Texas service sector growth resumes in July 2025. Labor market retail insights. Imagine a state where the service sector is booming and businesses are thriving. Welcome to Texas, where the latest survey results are painting a picture of growth and expansion. But here's the surprising part. This growth comes after 2 consecutive months of contraction. According to the Texas Service Sector Outlook Survey, business executives are reporting an increase in revenue, employment, and hours worked. The revenue index, a key measure of state service sector conditions, has jumped 10 points to 6.3. This is a significant improvement, and it's essential to understand what's driving this growth. Labor market measures are also indicating an increase in employment and hours worked. The employment index has edged up to 2.8 from negative 1.2, while the hours worked index has increased to 3.2. However, the part-time employment index has dipped to negative 3.8 from negative 1.7. Perceptions of broader business conditions are mixed, with the general business activity index moving back into positive territory to 2.0 from negative 4.4. On the other hand, the company outlook index remains negative but stable at negative 2.1. The outlook uncertainty index has fallen 7 points to 12.8. Input price and wage pressures have increased, while selling price growth has eased. The input prices index has increased slightly to 25.3 from 21.3, but the selling prices index has fallen 4 points to 3.3. The wages and benefits index has risen to 13.4 from 8.6 last month. But here's where it gets interesting. Respondents' expectations regarding future business activity have improved. The Future General Business Activity Index has moved up to 9.8 from 1.5. While the Future Revenue Index remains relatively unchanged at 31.3. Other future service sector activity indexes such as employment and capital expenditures also remain stable and in positive territory. And this is the part most people miss. The Texas Retail Outlook Survey is also showing signs of stabilization. Texas retail sales were flat in July, with the sales index increasing to 0.8 from minus 29.5. Retailers' inventories have fallen for the 6th consecutive month, with the index remaining in negative territory at minus 2.1 in July. Retail sector labor market indicators suggest no growth in employment and hours worked. However, perceptions of broader business conditions are less pessimistic, with both the General Business Activity Index and the Company Outlook Index improving. Input price and wage growth have accelerated, while selling price pressures have eased. Expectations for future retail activity have improved, with the Future General Business Activity Index jumping to 15.6 from minus 3.2. The Texas Retail Outlook Survey is a component of the Texas Service Sector Outlook Survey, using information only from respondents in the retail and wholesale sectors. The next release is scheduled for August 26, 2025. Data were collected from July 15 through 23, and 255 of the 359 Texas Service Sector business executives surveyed submitted responses. The Dallas Fed conducts the Texas Service Sector Outlook Survey monthly to obtain a timely assessment of the state's service sector activity. Firms are asked whether revenue, employment, prices, general business activity, and other indicators increased, decreased, or remained unchanged over the previous month. Survey responses are used to calculate an index for each indicator. Each index is calculated by subtracting the percentage of respondents reporting a decrease from the percentage reporting an increase. When the share of firms reporting an increase exceeds the share reporting a decrease, the index will be greater than 0, suggesting the indicator has increased over the prior month. If the share of firms reporting a decrease exceeds the share reporting an increase, the index will be below 0, suggesting the indicator has decreased over the prior month. An index will be 0 when the number of firms reporting an increase is equal to the number of firms reporting a decrease. Data have been seasonally adjusted as necessary. Now, let's talk about the implications of these findings. What do you think is driving the growth in the service sector? Do you agree with the respondents' expectations for future business activity? Share your thoughts in the comments below. But before you do, consider this. The results of the survey are not just a reflection of the current state of the economy, but also a prediction of what's to come. So the question is, what can we expect from the Texas service sector in the coming months? Will the growth continue, or will it slow down? The answer lies in the data, and it's up to us to interpret it. So let's dive in and explore the possibilities.